It's true. You're a fool if you think you were born while hating what you're waiting for. Don't back down. Don't back down. I'm so sick, feeling like I'm helpless. This is over tonight. Time to take a hold what belongs to me. Don't back down. LV. That's ideal. And then I keep hitting my I'm just all sorts of whack today. Yeah, it shows I'm feeling bad. It's a bit better today. And we numb it just for a bit. But I'm just saying we are out of control. This house getting old. Oh no. I feel loaded. It's you feel great. Just for a bit. Forget about it. Our lifestyle's getting old. Can we numb it just for a bit? Hey. Alright. We're live, we're live. It looks like we're good. Oh, wait. Microphone? Microphone? There you are. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright. Hell yeah. There we are. Hell yeah. My controller decided to be non-operational. So we are definitely just going to be on the struggle bus today. Alright, there we go. There we are. Get my secondary screens fixed up here. Alright. Let's see. So we need a husk is what we need. And there's a thing at the Institute that I don't remember. But we'll find it. We'll find it. It's fine. I just gotta remember how to play on mouse and keyboard.
Mercantile markings on this
Fine.
Sev's Phantasia.
Control. No. Yeah. Alright. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Man, I might need to turn down,
Some kind of liquid flow control valves. Complicated.
I may... Oh, my timing is better though. Hey, go on, get. Oh God. All right. Yeah. We'll turn that down just a little bit. Maybe. Controls? Camera sensor. Oh, there we go. Better. Not giving myself whiplash. Still a little whip. Still whipping. Oh, man. Come on. Whew. That's fine. That's fine. Just swapping back and forth between controller and not. Go on and get. This is my armor. You thought it was yours, but it's not. It's mine. Oh god. How do... Fuck. Excuse me, sir. I'm taking this armor, too. And this one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Oh, the timing. Yes, 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 yes. This is mine. You thought it was yours, but it's mine. Rich, nope, taxpaying. Motherfucker. Coming into my house. Pick up all. Oh, you men are men. No, you guys aren't so tough when it's drought season. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. I am okay with drought season. The frost season can go to hell, though. Alright. Be gone, thought. There we go. I hear a man. Did not see a man. And that worries me. It worries me to a great deal. Alright. Moving on like I know you do. Even when civilization's gone, searching on for the Norian order.
A recipe for sealant. Waterproof joints for piping and such, it looks like.
Ooh. Excuse me, sir.
The seal on this paperwork looks exactly like the water.
And it's weird modding for another channel
Definitely the
while streaming. Feel a little on edge. Where you just eating people. Compile research. Alright, I did that. Wait, what was the other thing I needed here? Needed another thing. Oh, that's right, the fur. Excuse you. There we go. Not getting called out every time I just dodge out of nowhere. Is he all tapped out of the game? You bet your butt I am. Also, that was a lot of tier 5 material right there. Let's see. Where would dogs be? Dogs would be around here. Oh, you know what? No, there's a dog right at the beginning. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You. The Limnus. Just heard an outrageous statement from another stream I'm listening to right now. Ooh. Spicy. Yeah, why is it spicy? Come away from the edge. I seem to recall you falling off last time. Fuck. Wait, where'd your friend go? Oh, there you are. Maybe? Or are you new? Whoa! Sir. Excuse me. Ooh. These guys are a little scary. What are you doing? Ooh. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Amber. I need some fur. Wait, hell yeah, there we go. Alright. Hell yeah. Damn. Alright. Let's see. I did the thing. I can make the thing with you. Perfect. Then I can turn in this over here. We're doing it.
So, Norians.
I've been digging. The Tarzan trading company that shipped the crates you found was the lead I needed.
The Tarzan?
The Norians were experts in water storage and conveyance, and active before the surge, but disappeared shortly thereafter. Or rather, they wanted to disappear and subsumed their identities into a series of careful fronts, cover names, and the like.
What did you find out about the Norians before the surge?
Before the surge?
They seemed a somewhat innocuous guild of specialists, traded under different names even then, making them a bit hard to track. But as far as I could tell, they mostly dealt in water.
In water? Nestle?
Dealt, meaning what in this context?
Aqueducts, reservoirs, wells, you name it. If it stored, gathered, extracted, or moved water, they were involved.
That explains the complicated valve I found underground.
Absolutely. They had specialized knowledge, which I assume is why the Enclave contracted them. Gas, such as raw magic, is a fluid after all.
Raw magic is a gas. Weird.
How is the Norian Order related to Tarza?
As I'm sure you know, Tarza is an amalgam of numerous desert kingdoms. Before the surge, Tarza had grown reliant on the same weather control enchantments that were used in Udea. After the surge, both nations suffered greatly. Tarza in particular was struck with savage droughts.
Meaning folks, like the Norians, who specialize in water, had essential skills and knowledge.
I expect they were critical in keeping Tarza's many cities alive at all, a position that would afford them considerable influence.
Do you have any idea why they decided to hide?
And go ahead and mute that now.
Purely conjecture, but let's look at the evidence. We know from Sev's ring that the Norians are still around today.
Norians, yep.
It could be a trinket
Still right.
or hand-me-down. But you're right
Or
that his behavior with the eye suggests they're associated.
Exactly. Now consider the Order's secretive nature. Combined, I would speculate that the Norians used the Surge as leverage to become a power behind the thrones. Take a nation that used magic to keep the water flowing, face it with disaster and drought. What kind of deals might a group of desperate rulers be willing to make, do you think?
That's a good question.
But monarchs wouldn't want anything that undercuts their authority or power to slip out to the populace.
As I said, pure conjecture, but if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck...
Must be a duck.
Knowing what we know now, what do we do about Sev?
I believe we can say for sure that he and the Eye are somehow related through this Norian organization. From Sev's visits to the Hold, I imagine they're working together on something, but I'm not sure exactly what else to do with that information.
I gave Sev some help collecting materials. He's definitely working on some kind of project. He asked me to trust him. Maybe it's time to ask for that favor in return.
A good idea. Speak to Sola first, though. I've updated her, and she might have some ideas on how best to confront him.
Thanks for your help, Lane.
It's no trouble at all. This is what I do, and I rather enjoy it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm worried about confronting a big bear man, though. What are my quests? There's, yeah, the harness. Let's talk with you first, since I'm here already.
Sev. What are we going to do with you?
You know him better than me. Can we trust him?
Yeah, we can trust him.
I hope so. But it's pretty obvious Sev is being pressured by the Eye due to their Norian connection. And I do not trust him.
That valid.
Anyway, what did you learn from helping Sev?
He's either constructing or repairing something that requires exotic materials.
As I said, it reminded me of how he fixed the gate in the Hollow. I would wager the Eye heard about our exploits.
Could be.
He's a clever one, our Ram. There's
Direct confrontation.
We're going to let him know we care. Then we're going to let him sit with it. Wait for me in the hold. We'll talk to him there. Away from the others. So he doesn't feel like we're ganging up on him.
I don't know if this is the correct way to do this. Don't know if this is the correct way to go about this. Alright, cast the insult, sure. But I do know it is drama and tea. Hello, friend. I'm not feeling great about this conversation we're about to have.
Hello, Sebastian.
Sola. Rin. Hello?
Hey. Listen, we just have something to say.
Shh.
You're good. Just listen for a second, okay? We know the Eye has you working on some project. We know you two have some kind of connection, and we want you to know it's okay.
This feels less like a confrontation.
Sola's right, big guy. And if you need help, or if something's happening you're not comfortable with, you tell us, okay? We came in here as a team, and nothing's going to change that.
Exactly. Anytime you need to talk, apprentice of mine, you know where we are. And we'll listen.
I don't know what to say.
You'll know when it's time. We'll see you at camp. okay?
Yes. Thank you.
There we go. Meanwhile, this man is a piece of shit. Alright. Back to the hearth. And we're making progress.
Well, that did something. I should go check with the Axel that it worked. I'm not interrupting anything with her and the spindle.
I'm worried. I'm a little worried. I'm a little paranoid. I don't know about you, but I feel like we're royally screwed. Hello, friend. We're fucked.
So the curves of the metal suggest...
I definitely think an enchanter had a hand in this, as well as someone with intimate knowledge of the Loom Gates.
Those two people could possibly be one person even. Though I can't fathom who it would be.
It would be Sev, I bet.
Keeping yourselves busy, I see?
It's a conundrum for the ages, that's for sure.
Ah, Bryn. You're back.
You've done amazing work with the resonance modulator. I'm certain this will be a turning point for us.
Thanks. But how do you know it worked?
The Loom Gate started glowing a strange color before you arrived. I took it as a hint that you'd succeeded.
Spoiled the surprise.
I'm sure the Surgeborn will be plenty surprised when they next try to use the Loom Gates.
Suffice to say, we're thrilled, Bryn. In a short time, you've done a lot to help us. We were, obviously, a little hesitant to trust newcomers.
Our first impression wasn't the best.
But now, we're in a much better situation when it comes to survival.
Happy
Group
to
effort.
have helped. Without you two trusting me, I couldn't have achieved half as much. So, thank you for letting me in. I'm glad to have gotten to know both of you.
It's been my pleasure, Bryn.
Likewise.
So, let's recap for a moment. 1. We've stopped Surgeborn from navigating the Loomgate network by using the resonance modulator. 2. We've made huge leaps forward in regaining control over the Arks.
Correct.
3. We've armed and supplied the scouts.
Yep.
It certainly doesn't cast our last decade of work in a forgiving light, does it?
It does not know.
Listen, you've been surviving this crisis for a long time the only way you knew how.
Hello, Phoenix. How's it going?
But now you have a path to move forward.
Good day today?
People can choose to follow it or dwell on past mistakes.
I mean, choosing to dwell. You know what I'm saying?
Are we ready to face this threat head on together?
Head on in this economy. Alright, there we go.
Yes. You're right. Of course you are. We're at the point, resource-wise, where
Oh
we can
no,
start
you're sick
making
again?
moves.
Just kinda bouncing around the household, is it?
I don't really want to speak to my father right now. But I agree that it's time we put pressure on him to do something. anything. Regardless of what he does, you've earned our support, Bryn.
I'm support worthy.
But first, I'd actually like to steal Hirun for a while, if you don't mind. I have some notes to go over with her.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have little ones around. They get sick and then you get sick and it's just a bitter war back and forth of ping pong. Also, how's stream sounding? I futzed with some microphone settings. I think it sounded good in the monitor playback. However, a second opinion never hurts.
By all means, have fun.
Hell yeah.
I suppose I'll just get right to it. Why do you treat me differently?
Thank you. I appreciate it. And now we're seeing a love story between a bird and a human.
What do you mean?
Everyone else gets the stern you, the you who's in charge, the Axel.
The axe.
But I get the friendly face, the compliance, this you who I don't understand.
It's almost like you like each other.
Is it because of my dad? Because everyone answers to him? Are you trying to get close to him through me?
Ooh.
I can't handle it, Hirun. I need to know that I'm not just being manipulated by everyone around me.
It's not because of that.
Then... what is it?
I spend time around you because I want to.
Because she likes you.
Speak with you, to work alongside you,
Idiots.
to see the look in your eyes when you solve a problem. Skies,
Meanwhile, I completely ignore all the obvious signs too, so you know.
None of this is... If we could find somewhere else, beyond the gaze of the...
Why do you want to spend time with me? I'm fucking off.
Hirun. Stop. Take my hand. And we'll go. I have a place in mind.
Scandal.
I didn't see it before, but I think... I would like to tell you of the ways in which you are important to me, too.
Fucking knew it. The love story. You, sir, however, can suck a fat egg. Now, level 5 shit, hell yeah. We're making bacon progress. We're doing it, Phoenix. We're doing it.
What's going on?
Arik, why don't you fill her in?
Our plan worked. The Eye is mobilizing the scouts for a large-scale attack on the Surgeborn.
Ooh. So maybe I won't be alone for this one?
I take it the Axel and the Spindle put him up to this.
I know, Phoenix. Trust me. I'm aware. Making bacon pancakes, add some chocolate chips in the mix. Making bacon pancakes.
Not that Khan Stanold is admitting that. He claims that with the supply shortage taken care of and the Ark restoration underway, now is the time to strike.
I mean, that's fair. Now is the time. The irons are hot.
And Bryn is receiving due credit for all her work, I'm sure.
Sure.
No.
So what's his plan?
The scouts will stage a distraction in the underworks, while the Eye and the Spindle do something to the Grand Gate.
To the Grand Gate.
That's all I know. The Eye wants everyone to convene at Cassidon's Hold for a speech to learn more.
Hmm.
He wants us there.
Khan Stanold loves an audience. Doesn't matter who's in it.
Interesting.
I thought you'd be happier about all this.
I have reservations about the Eye launching a plan using my scouts without consulting me.
I mean, that's very valid.
The reality is, the leader of the Enclave has the power and influence we need to take a stand against the Surgeborn, regardless of how likable the man holding the title may be.
Power and influence, sure. But not the expertise.
Expertise these nuts.
My gut is telling me the Eye can't be trusted. People like him don't change overnight.
I don't like that Sev is not with us.
Arek's right. We should proceed with caution.
It can't hurt to hear his big speech before jumping to conclusions.
I'm here to escort you. Talk to me when you're ready.
I mean, I guess I'm ready now. But before I do, yeah. I see you have talking to do.
How are you feeling about our talk with Sev?
Surprisingly good. If there's one thing I know, it's when people are really listening.
Hmm.
And that young man knows how to listen. He'll do what's right.
I never doubted. Sev is the best. Another talk.
That wasn't exactly the warmest welcome.
Oh, we're back.
I'm guessing the Enclave Council isn't your biggest fan right now.
I mean, right now, they're great. This,
What's not to like? So I let some know.
This might be a conversation that should have been made a while ago.
Charms can't overcome.
And if they fail you now, there's a first for everything.
Then I'll roundhouse kick those Surgeborn back to the Underworks.
Whatever the council thinks of you, I'm glad you're trying to help them. I think they could really use it.
Yeah. They don't seem to be in great shape.
They do not, do they?
Nothing our daring point can't fix.
Other talk? Damn.
You know there's a trick to picking your armor when dealing with temperature.
Do tell.
If you're going to be up against extreme cold or heat, lighter armors can be the better choice. They can't provide raw protection like steel, but metals also move temperature very quickly.
That's potentially true in real life as well. Some metals have better, what's the word I'm looking for? Better conductance than others as far as temperature and electricity goes.
Lighter armors layer cloth and leathers. Much better for insulation, especially if you pick the right ones.
I'll keep that in mind. This place pulls no punches.
Alright, and your talk options. Fuck it. Bucket, let's go.
Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
Yep. Series of events will... you know what? Hold on. Chill for a second. It's not like the speech will go on without me. Thankfully. Hopefully. Imagine. Imagine I miss it all. Interesting. Interesting. 44, 70. Reforge, here we go. Upgrade some of my stuff if I can. Be better damage across the board. What else we got here? Max magic. And dragon skills.
Kept it light for agility.
There we go. Alright. Is there... mean, Ark of the Living Flame and the Ark of the Frost is what I need. But you know what? It's fine. Let's see what's going on.
Great. Hey, while it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
I'll be deploying to the Underworks almost immediately after we arrive.
We can make it if we try.
Watch Khan Stanode for me, will you? I know Auriel wants you to give him a chance, but he can't be trusted.
I'm always ready for anything, Eric.
Just the two of us. You and I.
I know. Let's move.
Oh, nice. Rocking some chocolate chip cookie dough.
Decades of caution have been rewarded, friends. For this moment, and not one sooner, is the precise time to strike. Today, we wrangle our lands free from the Surgeborn's grasp and reclaim our hearth once more. Whatever it takes. None of this could be possible without the esteemed prowess of the Spindle. Her work on the Arks has laid the foundation for my plan.
And yet you were pissed she was working on them. What the fuck?
She and I will proceed to the
No
Grand
cookie
Gate
dough.
at once.
Devastating.
Scouts, you have your orders. It's time. Whatever it takes.
Making me 3 ways to nervous, this speech.
Rin, you need to come with me.
What's up?
Now?
Yeah, no time to explain. And Aurea, you should get on the scry.
All right. Whatever you need.
Let's go.
You smell that?
Sev?
I smell a shit fan coming.
But want to give me a clue as to where we're going?
So, obviously I've been working with the Eye. Well, he had me repair the Grand Gate. It's connected to this place called the Source, and I guess that's where the Surgeborn came from. So this plan to go there and solve this problem once and for all.
Right. I heard that part of his speech already. What does this have to do with us sprinting like an Ash Peak Drake is on our heels?
So there's it's better if I just show you.
Perfect. As punctual as you are daring.
They speak.
Sev, what's going on?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, don't blame him. He's merely a puppet. Ironic, given I'm the one all tangled up.
What the fuck?
So you can talk?
What the fuck?
Of course. Only language could allow me to prey upon Kenrick's exquisite inadequacies.
You've been talking to the Eye? Manipulating him?
Into a foolhardy and preposterous plan that only an absolute imbecile could think was worth pursuing, yes. I've been down here for years, laying groundwork and learning what I could about your people.
Ah shit. Ah shit, Phoenix.
All towards a moment when I could convince Kenrick to act. I almost despaired he ever would.
The shit fan. I smell it coming.
And then, along comes you.
Along comes a little spider.
Me?
Oh yes. Kenrick is threatened by you. Terrified even. In your brief time inside
Not the thing.
you've accomplished
Not the bees.
as in decades. Not that that's saying much. Still, you are the perfect catalyst for change. We have that in common, as you will discover in time.
We might have fucked up.
So now, he's going to open a gate to the heart of the convinced he can recover it from us.
We might have fucked up here.
And the one person I worry might be able to stop us is here, talking to me. You're first, but even you can't run to the rescue now.
You've thought of everything. Except, why tell me all this?
Because you're too late to stop us. And even if you weren't, no one would believe you.
Sure. Unless they were listening.
Quit taunting it, Bryn. We've got work to do.
Bye, Felicia. The shit fan. The shit fan. We might stop it yet. Oh no. Oh no.
Isla, we must retreat.
No! I'm staying to fix this.
No. You should definitely be gone. He left her. Holy shit.
Do whatever you can to buy me time.
Ooh. Hey, buddy. Are you Mr. V shit fan? Because it feels like it right now. It feels like it.
Are you seriously going to beat that thing? The spindle told her to buy time.
So Hyla doesn't take too long.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Please no!
Hurry, Bryn! I need more time.
Fuck. No. Oh, no. Fuck. Shit. But, oh, the base is miasma. Can't get too close. Noted. Nope. Not this time, fuckboy. Wait, was there... Oh, there's a... I'll gladly take that.
Wouldn't keep going for much longer.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm finding my stride. Finding my stride. I'm getting jiggy with it. It's fine. Oop, no. I'm not finding my stride anymore. Imagine dragons. Shit. Ooh. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Ow. Fuck. No. I need to catch the orbs he throws at me, I feel. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Throw the orbs back at him. Nope. Yeah. Bear's blue. Excuse me, sir. There we go. So scary. It's spooky. I don't like it. Sir, I could really, don't bully me. Don't bully me, sir. Don't bully me, I'll come. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. I'm reaching my stride. I'm learning about Banshee. Yeah? Yeah? Throw a ball? Yeah. Knew you wanted to throw balls at me. Wait, can I? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Me or you? No. Where are the gauntlets? Yeah. About to be goofed on, sir. I'm learning. I'm a neural network computer, sir. Oh. Oh God, no! No! Shit. It would be really cool of you to switch arms again. There we go. Imagine Dragons? Where? Yeah, yeah. Fuck. Release me! Fuck.
She can't be.
Is she?
What is she doing to the Ark?
Probably not what I think she is.
Oh, this is gonna get us in trouble with your dad. It'd be cool if those last armor pieces could break. Oh, hey. Oh god, I got one. Ow. Ow, sir, ow. Your Honor, I claim ouchies. This guy. Back up. No. Fuck. No. Excuse me, sir. It's getting faster. It's getting harder to dodge that. Come on. Yeah! All your bases now belong to me. Ooh. I rolled into it. It's fine. Oh. Come on. Ooh. I'm in those eye freaks. Oh, that one was a little bit early, but it's fine. Come on. think the horn is the only one left. Sir, fuck up. Ooh. Yep, hold still. Come a little bit closer. Yep. Same it for the head. Fuck. He is an angry boy, you're right, Phoenix. The plan seems to have backfired. You know it's bad when I'm not paying attention to chat. Full concentration mode. Activated. There we go. What is left on you for me to hit? Ow. Hold on. What is... Don't... I mean, I can just do chip damage, I guess. I broke all the armor. Wait. Surely it's not the look. Fuck. This seems like a terribly small target. Be gone, Thought. Be gone, Thought. I don't want to be here anymore. No, 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 no. Not the big hit Jones. Oh. Get him. Get him. Look him up. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Grab his dick and twist it. We did the thing. Well then. Ugh. And it was all a dream.
Spirits.
Yeah, that's what Isla is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
Weavers have always dealt with problems like this. Well, not just like this, but yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
She'll know what to do.
Yeah. Aurea. Hey. Hey. What is this? Alright. We might have screwed the pooch on this one, Aurea.
Hey,
Hey.
how do you feel?
Okay now. But it was touch and go for a while. Lane will probably never forgive me. For that matter, I might.
I knew that fight. The spindle, giving her life like that. It'd be on your mind all night. How could it not? And I've been mulling over what to tell you this morning. I had a speech planned, but you don't need a speech. You're like me. It'd ring false. So I'm going to tell you what I'd need to hear after something like that. You did good. It was an awful situation, but you stood up and did what needed to be done without hesitating. Not many people have that kind of grit.
I don't want to make Isla's sacrifice about me, though.
I can't shake the feeling that if I had done something more, the spindle would still be with us.
She made her choices same as you. She was a weaver, and we do whatever it takes. Look, I know you, Bryn. You're made of stern stuff. You've the mountains in your bones.
You should probably go see a doctor if you have mountains in your bones.
Any sense of doubt or being shaken is just snowfall. Temporary, and it'll slide off soon.
That was the part you practiced, right?
Yes. But that doesn't make it less true.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on what we do next? We obviously need to deal with that beast. But where to start?
We need to get everyone together. Our band, Arakim too. And I want you to call the meeting.
Me?
I'm becoming the leader.
Yes, you.
Hell yeah. Before I do, hello, friend.
Do you know what's amazing?
Tell me.
Digging into the past and salvaging relics that change your understanding of everything we do.
This feels like I should have done it earlier.
Maybe this is old hat for you, because you've been free to do it for so long.
I haven't been doing it that long, but I can't imagine it will ever get old.
Well, good. So, our relics of the day are those scries we recovered, which work very much like yours.
But
which demolishes my original bet on ours having been affected by this surge somehow. My best guess now is that they're working so well because they were packed up so tight. I floated the idea with Dharm and he was pretty into it. Want to join me in following up?
Oh, don't need me to do the asking this time?
No. I'm getting the hang of this.
Alright, yes, but main quest.
I know everyone's up in their heads right now, but we have real problems to solve. So let's clear the air.
Are you running this discussion, then?
She is.
Sev, this has to start with you. We knew you were working with the Eye. We told you we'd have your back. Help us understand what happened. Just breathe, Sev. Start from the beginning.
I'm sure Bryn and Sola told you all. But I belong to an order called the Norians. We're sometimes called the Watersmiths. Imagine my surprise to learn our talents had been critical to the construction of the tapestry. Our order binds us to always help another Norian. Especially a high-ranking one like Stanild. And to keep their secrets.
So that's how he sunk his claws into you.
What did Stanild have you doing?
It was all work on repairing the Grand Gate. He'd heard about our success with the gate in the Hollow and felt I might be able to replicate it.
That's fair.
Thanks to your help, I was able to do so. And he took me more into his confidence as a result.
Did you leave the Norians to become Sola's apprentice?
One never really leaves the Norians. Not with their life. If word got out about me betraying Stanild, I'd be a dead ram walking. But no. My people have a ritual known as Ram Bralem. It is a time to pursue another path. And Sola was kind enough to accept me for mine.
It's true. I knew it could be temporary, but was hoping you'd stay on after.
Why is the Order so secretive?
We've always been critical to the survival of Taza. Water is life in the desert. And we control the flow of water. The Elders have a secret political chokehold on the kingdoms.
Makes sense.
The altruistic Norians will tell you the secrecy is so no one can undo our work. But I have my doubts. And so, the Order operates in the shadows. I imagine they were much the same here in the Enclave.
The most important thing is whether we can trust you.
I mean, clearly we can.
Yes, Sev. Convince us.
I swear, nothing I did was intended to cause harm. Too many of my order are political animals. But there is real good to be found among the Norians. Craftspeople who just wish to perfect their art. To bring water to people in need. To experiment, but need the resources to do so. Unfortunately, too many of those resources are controlled by people like Stanild. They're all the same. They see a point of control, water, information, wealth, and they abuse it.
Yeah.
I thought the secrets were a necessary evil for some great purpose, but seeing his chokehold on the Enclave, it's stagnation. You all have every right to distrust me. I am sorry. No more secrets. I just can't do it anymore.
If you can't be a Norian, then what are you?
A smith apprentice. A weaver.
If you'd have me, I'd like to stay.
Those of us who have been here longer than Sev. Thoughts?
He's a great apprentice. And did what was right in the end.
Still wasn't quick enough.
We need him. He's been exposed to Kenric Stanild's plans, and that knowledge may be critical.
We've all had a very tough time since we came through the Veil. I would have grabbed for some kind of normalcy or order, too.
You are all heard. And I would add that you joined us under false pretenses, Sev. You had loyalties outside the band you never disclosed.
I have a hard time accepting that he kept so much from us, but shared so much with the Eye. Who knows what Stanild, or gods help us, the Talon heard about us?
Don't know who the Talon is.
Only time will tell how much damage that's done.
Lane, I hear you and I understand. Sev has real work to do to rebuild trust. Only you can decide when the apology feels real to you. Sev, that considered, you have worked tirelessly since joining us, and demonstrated an enterprising spirit and deftness as a smith. And before the blade could completely fall, you risked all by blocking it with your own hand. You can never be a Norian again. I do not sense that you wish to be. And who are the Weavers but a group of outcasts and misfits, just trying to muddle through together? You will stay, and you will help. We have work to do. Tell us about Stanild's plan.
Thank you, Horia.
I'm sure we all have things we want to say, to Sev and each other. But that can wait. Right now, while we're all here together, we need to focus on next steps. But here's our challenge. That Talon. It spoke. It knew things it couldn't know about us. We're on the back foot and need to catch up fast.
They talking about the Surgeborn, maybe?
Then let me, as Horia said, help. After I repaired the gate, Stanild took me completely into his confidence. He'd been questioning and learning from the Talon. Or so he thought.
Not realizing he was being manipulated.
He was increasingly estranged from his daughter. I'd wager he was desperate for a friend.
I'd agree. Based on what he'd learned from the Surgeborn from his friend, he put together a plan.
Use my people as a distraction to pull the bulk of the Surgeborn out of the Underworks. All while he used the gate to... what?
There is a place, deep, deep underground, known as the Source. A feat of engineering unparalleled. It's the secret to the Enclave's power. The abundance of magic. The heart of the tapestry. The thing powering the Veil. There was only a single loom gate still connected to the Source after Asylum cleared all connections. And I'm the one who repaired it.
The Grand Gate would take him right to the heart of things then.
Exactly.
Stanild thought he could... what? Sneak down there and fix things somehow? Tear down the Veil?
His hope was to go down and secure a working space, sealed off from the distracted Surgeborn. He wants to eventually fix things with the help of the Spindle. All glory to his family.
That arrogant idiot.
He'd read in his personal archives there was a system designed to shut down the Source. In the hopes of discovering how it worked, he had been feeding information to the Spindle about it in drips.
Interesting.
Meaning she might have been working on a fix for the Source without knowing it.
Then we have to pursue her research, clearly.
Good. But we still have the problem Stanild never saw coming. A great Surgeborn.
Which almost certainly will be unkillable if it operates like every other Surgeborn. It's hard to imagine any place more full of tangles than the literal source of the magic that's overflowing.
On that, I have an idea. If I'm right, we might be able to turn the tables and remove its advantage.
How so?
I'll need Bryn's help if that's all right with everyone.
Of course. If it gives us a chance, we have to take it.
I agree.
Has anyone just thought to ask the Talon?
What would we ask it? Favorite color? Favorite way to disembowel Ashar?
No, she's right. It has clearly demonstrated an interest in Bryn. Maybe she could pry some information out of it.
I would not trust anything that it says, so.
I'm not sure I'll get much. But I'm also sure I'm not going to think it's my friend. So, worth exploring?
Then we have a path forward. Sev will pursue his thoughts on dealing with that beast.
My people have started calling it the Herald.
Of destruction? Doom?
Why not both? As I said, people are on edge.
Best viewers. Ah.
Fine. Sev pursues weakening this Herald. We work with the Axle to look into the spindles.
Go on, get.
And if she
I already have pretty good viewers. Thank you very much, Mr. Bot.
As good a path forward as we are going to find. Let's call it here and get to work.
Alright. Well, shit. Alright. Let's see. Hour and a half in, so about halfway. Upgrade. I would like to be able to carry more things. Is always appreciated. $175 is how much I need. Okay, start digging into this second. I'm curious. So 5 is the max level. Interesting. Alright, might as well just go for it then. Let's see. Upgrade 100. I am kind of curious. That one being... Okay, that is... Then 175. $22. Perfect. Oh, damn. Lang really got an upgrade. Whole ass tent now. Nice. I will gladly take an upgrade as well. And that's everything yet. Perfect. I can trade supplies though. Oh. I can get... Oh, hold on now. Hold on now.
The spindle sacrificed everything for us. We could have lost Bren just as quickly as we lost her.
We didn't.
Yeah, it's because I'm great.
Hey. Mind if we talk somewhere private?
Lead the way.
I won't be returning to expeditions. I've known for a while now, but I couldn't bring myself to admit it. My days as Point are over.
Oh shit, really?
I thought you were recovering from your injury.
Not as well as I should be. That I got injured at all was a sign that I'm not as fast as I used to be.
Fuck.
I should count myself lucky. Not many points
That's
get a career
sad.
this long, but I'm not ready for this to end. Especially here, of all places. What kind of legacy is it to reach the Enclave only to sit by the fire?
But you've had an incredible career. And it isn't ending just because you can't go on expeditions.
I know, but it's not the same. And some part of me was hoping to end on a big score. I thought if I found out who my father was, if he turned out to be some great weaver like my mother, it's silly.
Tell me.
I thought I could solidify my legacy in history. Make sense of what my own contributions have been.
Not
if
the
anything
arc
at all.
screaming in the background.
You're an incredible weaver in your own right. You don't need impressive parents to prove that. And if you had to pick your last act as point, isn't finding your way into the Enclave the biggest score of all? You're everything I want to be.
That's very kind. Maybe in time I'll make peace with what my career has been. But for now, it's too raw.
Is there anything I can do?
Unless you can give me a few years back. This is grief I'll need to sit with for a while.
I understand. I wish there was something I could do to help Aurea see herself the way I see her. Lane knows a thing or two about recording legacies.
Alright. Oh, I got quest a lot. Consult with Dom. I also need to talk with Sev. There's so much talking.
Bryn, I examined the wreckage at the Grand Gate after everything that transpired there.
Found something useful?
The kinetic strand, in fact. The Ark must have torn it from the Herald's pattern in the chaos of the battle.
Oh shit, really?
Think we could weave it into my mantle?
I don't see why not. Its pattern appears to be quite similar to those found on wild creatures and Archons.
All right. We need every advantage.
Then let's get to work.
I think this is the first one that's been blank. Very curious.
We're finished. This will be quite the powerful addition to your mantle.
How so?
This strand can twist kinetic magic into a tunnel.
Mm.
In battle, you could push debris or enemies through it and send them flying through the air quite forcefully.
It's almost like that's my favorite way to do combat in this game.
Could I jump through it?
I suppose you could?
Hey, there's a lot of tall buildings, flying creatures. This is going to be great.
I'm gonna kill myself with fall damage.
You're right. Just try to be careful.
I'm definitely gonna kill myself with fall damage.
It's good you're here, Bryn. We have a mystery to solve. A Scrinundrum.
Ah, no, that doesn't work.
Griddle?
Ah, damn it. That is so much better.
Oh, you two are fun. To business, though, what we need to really work on the Scries is a new set of the tools I use to maintain ours.
Do you not have them?
Lost in our mad dash through the Veil. I hadn't felt the urgent need to replace them just yet, but if we're to compare and contrast our three classes of Scry, we'll need them.
We haven't needed these tools until now?
Like most Enclave enchantments, the Scries are incredibly durable. I normally maintain ours every few months. We had more pressing matters at hand until this mystery reared its head.
That's valid.
This is usually the part where I find myself wrestling a giant lizard or something. So you might as well just tell me now.
Bryn, you never fail to cut to the heart of the matter, but I have good tidings. We need you to pick a flower.
A flower? That's it?
Not quite. It's from a plant renowned for its magical sensitivity called Mirian's Bloom.
Do I know this flower?
And the tricky part, Dom was telling me, is that it can't be moved via any kind of teleportation. No loom gates and such.
Oh, okay.
Indeed, and complicating matters, it withers very quickly once picked.
Okay.
Lane and I can stabilize it, but we'll need our workstations here to do so, which means...
I'm going to have to run.
Pretty much. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'll just stretch extra. Do we know where I can find some?
Yes, in the swamp not too far from here, on the other side of the hollow.
Fuck.
Sounds like a plan.
That's such a long way to run.
I appreciated your candor in the meeting, Sev.
It was terrifying. Wasn't sure I'd be allowed to stay.
No, you're a good boy.
You didn't get to voice an opinion with the others. Are we?
You and I are cool. You and I are cool.
Well, I'm not going to pin a medal on you, because Solus says we shouldn't waste the materials. But you did good, big guy. We're a team. And it's good to know you're still with us.
I knew something was wrong the moment that thing started talking to me when Stanild wasn't around. It was very focused on you.
Me?
So much so that it said the only way the plan would succeed was if you talked to it. It reeked of trap. I didn't survive a decade around Tarzan Norians without picking up when someone's holding a knife behind their smile.
But you still took me down there.
Sorry. An educated risk. I felt there was nothing it could do and wanted the whole band to hear it talk. I don't think it understood we have the scry.
And Stanild wouldn't use one, of course.
The Talon was his deepest secret. Whom would he tell?
Can you tell me more about Stanild's plans for once he went through the Grand Gate?
He was counting on Isla. She was exceptional at protective fields. But even then, no. I don't think he had a real plan. The Talon had convinced him he'd be able to survive, and fool that he was, he trusted it. But I have a theory. You know how the weather sometimes skews wildly hot and cold?
Right.
Right. The aeroliths.
What else do we see on similar cycles?
Miasma.
Exactly. So, it follows...
that there's a opposite to miasma?
You think the aeroliths are able to affect raw magic somehow?
I do. And in Stanild's private records and designs. I found notes, specifically on aeroliths with Norian commentary.
You think the Norians were involved in their creation?
Stands to reason.
It would certainly explain why Tarza had such access to aeroliths before the Surge. If I'm right, this might be the key to making the source survivable.
Fewer tangles means less dead me. Absolutely. Where do we start?
You'll need to head to the Watersmith area of the Institute. And I'll guide you from there.
Sure.
Isla sacrificed everything for us.
Alright.
I can't believe she's gone.
Her death could have been prevented if...
Scry me.
I can't even go there right now.
Alright. Yes, but... going to need... Nope. Well, yes. Ah, fuck. I'm having issues. Do I need this to be good or just serviceable? Just serviceable. Preferably lightweight. Lighter is the faster I'll go, right? Yeah. this one. I want max stamina or the regen. Oh, I don't have regen. Well, that narrows down that choice. -3. -2. Oh, -3. There we go. This one. Literally just going through and seeing what is the absolute lightest I can get this. Man. I hate races against clocks. It's always just the worst. You and you.
Not as protective, but great against the elements.
And finally, 3. That's 2. Fuck.
It's going to look great.
Fine. Fine. I don't have high hopes, but it's fine. Let's go to the swamp. Wait. Arc of Stricken Earth. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna be tactical about this. I'm gonna go to the forest first. Clear out the big guy there, just on the off chance that shit goes wrong. Then from the forest, I'll go to swamp, clear out the big guy there. Then we should be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I am curious, though. Interesting. How do... Oh. So just... Why are you running? Excuse me, sir. Wait, oh, hold on. What up, Mr. Rainbow Unicorn? What an intro. Hell yeah. I don't know about Avowed. I have not seen anything about it. I will say, I am thoroughly enjoying this game, though. I feel like I've hit the last act of it, though. Not the Kurt Cobain shotgun. Not the Kurt Cobain shotgun. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I've heard that it is very Skyrim-like. But if I want to play Skyrim, I've always just played Skyrim, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, excuse me. Oh, no. It's, maybe I'll check out Avowed after this one. I've had the very unfortunate habit of playing way too many games at once, and not really giving them a fair shake, so to speak. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Oh, wait, no? Oh, it's because of the tail. It's because of the tail, isn't it? Release. Anything else? I will say, though, if you're a fan of puzzle boss fights and unique customization as far as armor, you would definitely enjoy this Alpha. The only real negative I have to say about this is sometimes the controls are a little bit janky. No fish, can't kill oh. Arrow collisions are just... That sounds very unfortunate. Sounds very unfortunate. Alright, that man's dead, so I don't have to worry about him. This is the shortcut. Yep. That's the other thing, too, is I try to avoid major AAA games anymore until about a month after they come out. Because it seems like no matter whether it's good or if it's bad, people like to just review bomb them no matter what. Gives it a little bit of time for it to get out of the limelight. Excuse me, sirs. Excuse me. Excuse me. Have you considered not being a menace? Devs don't run games. Yeah. People get greedy. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I look forward to hearing more recommendations from you then. Let's see. So, this over here is my quickest path through. I got into the Call of Duty recently with the Modern Warfare, since some friends of mine were playing it, especially the Warzone mode. But for the most part, I can't really even say that I'm not into first-person shooters anymore. I don't know. I guess I'm not into first-person shooters unless my friends are playing, if that makes sense. Let's see. Break that door. Since, yeah. Don't really do the...
Power the scry for your run with the blue rim.
Appreciate it, Aurea.
You could use the practice.
Polygon first-person shooters, huh? Like the old retro-style ones? Would largely depend on the premise of the game, I would imagine. Alright. Let's go murder Big Man. No, you're good. It's very much... I'll play games just to test them out. I have no problem with that. Sometimes when I speak, it sounds like I'm being critical of a thing, but I don't really mean to be. Excuse me, sir. Of course. I am willing to try most things once. And if I see some quality in them that I like, I'm willing to go back to them. Gasp. Poke. Where is this man? I hear him stomping. That being said, I would like to finish this game. I know I'm getting semi-close. Should I market my game as trash? Now, see, that's a strong strategy that I don't think I can condone. Feels a little anti to the point you're trying to go for. Excuse me, sir. You're gonna be a pain in my butt if I don't take care of you. Ooh. I did like the Halo. Halo games up to at least 3. Ooh, no. I do not like it when I fly, sir. I can just get up there. You would not be a problem. 2D dev for stream. Oh. Oh yeah, man. If you're looking for somebody to play your game and give you an honest review and any criticisms or anything like that that would be helpful for your development, I'd be glad to assist you in that. Pardon. Oh. Went too far. I've come so far, got so far. And in the end, I only got far. Oh no. Excuse me. Excuse me. Release. This has not happened before. It's fine. Ooh, a horror for kind of like a Resident Evil almost. Or are you thinking more of like a psychological? Doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Alright. Quest, please. This one. Are you... Or not? You're just a glowy boy? I'm not sure why you're glowing. Unless if you're supposed to be guiding me the way. Oh, so very... Okay. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in to see how that plays out. Oh, sir. Don't you know this mist kills people? Fuck. No. Okay, I got health. No. Alright, I've tried. Didn't hear any voice lines pointing me in any direction. It's weird, because I don't recall seeing these here before. What mechanics attract me to games? That's a good question. What mechanics attract me to games? Suppose... 2001 flood. For sure. For sure they were terrifying. I suppose... in general, I don't feel too picky about game mechanics. Like, for instance, if I saw a trailer and somebody said, we have grappling hooks, that wouldn't be a neither a turn on nor turn off for it. But if I saw it and it was like super janky grappling hooks, like that could be fun. Or vice versa, if it was something where it's super polished. So there's definitely a quality thing for me personally. If you can either make it super polished where it just feels super nice to use, that is definitely a bonus. Or if it's janky, but in a fun way, like a funny glitch almost, that would be the opposite. But still, that would be a bonus, I would consider. Let's see. First grunt, which is yellow pill caps. What's the worst person to scare? Oh, I don't know. What is the worst person to scare? Ooh. And it's my brother Lloyd and I who are the devs, focusing on mechanics because the OG remove the art. It's a fun game. Then you got... yeah, exactly. If it's a game where the mechanics you play are still fun, no matter if they're super polished or super janky, it's a game that will attract people to it. Like, for instance, in this game that I'm playing right now, that parry and, like, the magic mechanics, even though they're sometimes janky, they're still super fun. Deaf people are... yeah. That would make sense. They don't get the ambience of the noise, like the build-up that you can play on. That makes a lot of sense. See, I don't know about these. It's supposed to be leading me somewhere. Is it not? I don't know. I just don't know. One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try it. Maybe in due time, I'll explain my rhymes. The other thing I know from past horror experiences, sometimes it's not even about what's there, as far as sound or lighting, but it's also can be about what's not there, you know what I'm saying? Subtraction of sorts. If you can make somebody feel that something's wrong by the lack of something, that's very much a horror vibe as well. Honestly, yeah. Oh, hold on. I gotta show you something really pretty. So, they did go out and they built several different environments, right? Not a fan of those fireflies. I mean, they're good enemies, but kick my ass. Give me the Guild District. So they did a really good job with just the colors and the environs in general. And they have a heat and cold system, which affects the environment as well. For instance... Oh, hey. You snooze those ads, I'm talking. Right now, it's cold. Everything's blue and all that fun jazz, which makes a whole lot of sense. But, on the vice versa of it, if you heat things up, they will turn red hot. And even without, like, the fire. Give it a second. It keeps its temperature for a little bit. It's a lot more noticeable in the extreme elements like this. But they did a really good job with just small details like that. The other thing I'm also very impressed with is a lot of the... Oh, excuse me, sir. A lot of the background art, you can't see it very well because of the weather. But they really did fine details on a lot of the background that tells the story. And a lot of it, too, you can point out, and that you actually go there. Similar to how they did it in, like, Dark Souls. So, stamina is, for the most part, pretty free. There's a couple actions that'll take it out of you. Melee attacks, which you can see the bar there. Ranged attacks as well. If you're using magic, though, that does not cost stamina. You can use that pretty freely without having to worry about it. Sprinting and rolling and dodging costs, though. Oh, and they also have wall climbing that costs as well. But as far as fall damage is concerned, it is pretty forgiving. Honestly, yeah. Magic animations are pretty great. And what they have for spells, you can get pretty creative with it. They have ice walls like this, where you can pretty much make whatever you want. And you can use them as like bridges and stuff. The only problem, which makes a lot of sense, is they're cold. And unless you have the right armor, you can't stand on them very long. They got mines, they got gravity magic. It's a very cool system. Which reminds me, while I'm here, I would like that. I have not beaten the game yet. I've been trying to play only on stream, so it's definitely... It's slowed me down a bit, but I've definitely been enjoying sharing it with other people. If it's something that you are interested in, I would highly suggest looking at it on Games Pass, if you have that. It is free with a subscription, which is like 12 bucks a month. Maybe a little bit more. I'd have to double check that, actually. Go on, get. Oh no.
I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
far as that's concerned, it's really pretty PG. There's not any blood or anything like that. No missing limbs or anything. Although you can tear off parts of, like, the larger monsters. Let's see. Oh! Let's see. Gotta get used to this. There we go. Alright. Let's see, how much time have I put into this? Probably around 20-25 hours now. What the? I don't know what this is. Alright. Sure. New entry, huh?
Lane, I was wondering if you could
Fable 1 and 2 I've played. Played Sons of the Forest. Definitely done Dead Space and Halo. It's been a hot second since I played RuneScape. Played a lot of 7 Days to Die. Although, it's changed a lot since I started playing it. BO1 and BO2. Oh, ad time. Yeah, I forgot to snooze that again.
Well, it turns out Oria's search for her father wasn't just about finding her family.
Crusades into one's lineage rarely are. Let me guess. She didn't find the missing piece of herself that she hoped she would, and now she's having an existential crisis.
Yeah, that kind of sums it up.
My goodness. Welcome back. Hope the ads weren't too terrible.
What has all this really been about?
She knows she needs to retire, and she's struggling with what her legacy has been.
Isn't it strange how the most accomplished people never seem to recognize their own success?
Yeah, I was hoping you could help with that. After all, isn't chronicling a legacy your specialty?
Chronicling a legacy.
We could certainly
This
commemorate
economy.
her career with a written account. A lovely idea. I would suggest we personalize it with anecdotes from each of our traveling companions, as they've been in Oria's band longer than you or I. Would you interview them for me? Legacies may be my specialty, but you might have the leg up when it comes to...
Oh, I was just saying that I played a lot of the games that you said you were into there. The only one I never really got into was San Andreas very much. As back when that came out, my ma wouldn't let me.
Sure.
Back when I was a young
Tips
whippersnapper.
on what to ask them.
Ask whatever you like. Maybe you want a few humorous stories in the mix.
Oh yeah.
Though some readers prefer heartfelt. Why don't I start by interviewing you?
Me?
Of course, we'll need your input. What has Oria meant to you?
Oria was legendary to me before we met. To have someone like her give me unparalleled opportunity and responsibility, it means the world to me. She's a true guiding light in my career.
Great. I'll transcribe that and start her biography.
GTA 2. Let's see, it was 3 that they switched away from the top down.
Take notes when you speak to the others and come back to me.
Oh man. That was a hot second ago. Alright. As much as I would like to talk with everybody, I don't want to talk with everybody. Oh, from the Archons. Oh, wait. Maybe if I read the words on my screen. I would better know what I'm looking for. I look with my special eyes. I can see my brand. Ah, fuck. Now it's cold here. Unfortunate. It's fine though. It's fine. We make do. Favorite is San Andreas. That's fair. Though I didn't mind Reach too much. I kind of fell off Halo after 4 though. That's when it started feeling not so much like Halo. Ah, pardon. Excuse me. Well, that's kind of a problem that a lot of developers, writers need to learn. Is that stories have a good natural ending point for a reason. You can't just keep telling the story forever, as much as your money-loving CEO says otherwise. And some people who really like series also probably need to learn that lesson. Gotta move on sometimes. Move along like I know you. That is certainly a comparison worth taking note of. Excuse me, sir. Oh, there we are. Alright. Grab this and haul ass.
Here goes.
Good. Now move. We'll be ready.
This is one mechanic I can firmly say that I'm against, though. Is grab an item and race against the clock. I've never been a fan of this. Especially if it disables fast travel mechanics. Ugh. Oh, parkour. Can't use you. Continue to make the halos.
Good progress, Bryn. Smooth and steady.
Not sure. There's definitely a cutoff point, I would say, to the Halo. Specifically, Master Chief's story. If you're talking about just the game mechanics without any story elements, then yeah, you could keep making games forever. Go. Oh, no.
That's normal. Just keep moving and you'll be fine.
I'm almost there. It's fine. I hauled ass the whole time. See? Nothing but gravy. Easy peasy. My lemons, they're squeezy.
Yes. Oh, we're good. Excellent work, everyone. We'll get this over to Sola, Bryn. She'll be ready for you whenever.
Yeah. There is definitely so much you can add to a story, similar to how Warhammer does it. But the thing that Warhammer has going for it is it's not super focused around just one individual. I say as the Emperor of Mankind is there. I don't know. There's a lot of nuances to it.
You know,
Fight on the Flood's home planet.
Transitioning into a watcher's role full time. And there's never been a point more.
That would be an
passionate than
interesting
Arya.
concept.
I know. I hope this eases her pain.
I'm sure it will. Now, what can I do to help?
We'll definitely highlight Ori's accomplishments, but I'm wondering if you've got any lighter stories to share.
Oh, there was this one time I had to borrow a pair of her trousers after an experiment went awry.
Was there really only 2 planets? Been to Reach. Yes, technically. I've never played the Unlimited, so I don't know about that. I don't think I finished 5.
Well,
Have to look.
borrowed without asking first.
Reach and Earth. I feel like we've been to at least one more. Or was that Earth? No, hold on. What was the one in 4 where we were fighting the knights? Ah. Gotcha.
So you stole her trousers? And they fit you?
It was wash day, and I was trying to accelerate the drying process with a little magical heat.
This man set fire to his pants.
When all my clothes went up in flames, no one else in the camp would let me touch theirs. So I borrowed a pair from Arya while she was out on an expedition, hoping to find a solution before she returned. Alas, I did not. When she came back, she simply cocked a brow and said they looked better on me than her. I still have those trousers. They're comfortable, so I wear them on wash day for a laugh.
Amazing. I kind of want to steal one of my friend's pants now.
And if I have to belt them above my ribs, so be it.
Thanks for sharing, Dom.
Alright, wait. Consult with Axel. Oh. Yeah, once again, if only I read the words that were on my screen. If only. Been 9 months. My goodness. That is a quick
You are
turnaround.
hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
Good. Fuck this man.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
And whose fault is it that she's dead?
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Eldest brother, Jeremy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's a good reason to get into it.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Oh no. Not the Capel. You want to see if a human goes, whee?
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry.
Yeah, you kind of ran, dude.
And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenrick.
Is this a bad time?
No, this is the right time.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidy's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh no. Not the splatter on the Grand Gate.
Oh. Thank you.
We'll do bravery.
In the end, she was braver than any of us could have imagined. She took a stand and did what she believed was right.
Feels like a dig.
I owe her my life.
Took 2 weeks to clean. In a world full of magic, it took 2 weeks.
She was exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
Wait, what?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death.
I mean, blood magic doesn't exist that I've learned of.
Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Go fuck yourself, guy.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I'm sure there's a lot of things non-PG in the background. If I just look hard enough.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the High Pyre.
Fair enough, fair enough. Glad to have you around. Hope your studies go well.
As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Take her easy, mate. Have a good one.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidy's Hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredge's Mire.
Back to the swamps.
You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
Got those side ducks. Toodles.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidy's Hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
Yeah. Back to the swamp. But it's freezing there. I hate the freeze. Alright. Oh, hold on. Before I... Talk with you. Oh, excuse me.
Before you ask, the answer is maybe.
About the scries? You know?
Of course I know. In this role, I can't afford to be oblivious to one of my colleagues sneaking about.
Valid.
And while well-meaning, Arakim is about as stealthy as a glass tail on rice paper. Which brings me to my question. The answer will tip me from maybe to yes or no. Why are you here and not him?
Khan Arteme, you know Kenrick's temper as well as anyone. How many times did Arakim get punished for daring to step out of line? He has incredible intentions, and will do anything to help your people. But you need to build his trust and confidence.
Let me come again to the point. Why you, and not Arakim?
Honestly, I don't think he knows how to ask.
It's as simple as him asking me. I am not Stanhild.
No, but you have to prove that to Arik as much as he has to prove himself to you. That was the lesson I learned from Oria. The best leaders are mentors and meet their people halfway. That's what Arik needs from you.
An interesting point. I suppose he did not receive much support. Well, ever. Very well. You have my approval. I shall be watching very closely to see how this proceeds. And fair winds. I hope you can find your answers. I just wish Isla were here to help.
Excuse me.
Let's talk in your camp. I can speak freely there.
You can speak freely here now. He's been stripped of his title. He's not naked, I swear. Don't turn around. If I were a secret base, a secret place, a sweet escape, where would I go? With a pocket full of sunshine. If I had a pocket full of sunshine. There we go. Chilly. You like the little forge minions? Pardon me?
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually not too far from Lucia's workshop.
See these woods. This was Lucia's workshop. What called? Alright, I do love my little buddy. Some shenanigans happen here. Mind if I do? What are you running? No, this is not. Take out ice crystals as I go. Make coming and going a lot more smooth. What? There. Oh, way up there. There we go. Man, I do not have a lot of fire resistance with this one. Still not seeing the secret escape. That was near the workshop, which I'm here. Unless... Oh, I wonder. Hold on. Surely it doesn't mean the cave up here, right? Oh. Oh, careful. I don't believe it does mean that. There we go. Oh, and I didn't want a village here anyway. Oh, there's a cave up here. Maybe. Let's see. So it's up yonder. Across the log and across the way. Across the log and across the way. Wonder where I'll go today. Now, I follow the wall though. Should bring me. See, I was here earlier though. Interesting. The ice is slowly killing me. Ah. It says I'm looking pretty much straight at it. Unless... is it up above? No, there it is. That's the miasma again. It's this cave. Be here? This cave sucks. Ever since I fixed the village. Near Polar Vale. See, pretty far away from Polar Vale now. This is the problem. Let's visit. Oh. Is that another flower? Ink cap mushroom. Sure. Sure, why not?
If I pick up any more of these, I'll have to spend an entire day scrubbing the ink with my hands. Anyway, this should be enough of everything for Lane.
Saying it was around the workshop, which is over there. Wonder if it's up there. See if I can't find this silly Billy. Oh, pardon. Easy. Oh, that looks like a secret hideout area. Leverage for the recovery of materials. No? Darn. I was really hoping that was it. Itchy nose. 'Tis the worst. Like gravity magic, huh? Maybe I should come back when it's not flash freezing. Let's see. Alright. I've made up my mind. I don't want to be here while it's cold anymore. Gather some materials, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Let's hold on. Take a cheeky peeky up here. Oh. Where's this go? It goes nowhere. Straight to disappointment. Okay. It is almost 3 hours in now. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn in my stuff.
I brought you a bag full of what looks like Arthur's breakfast.
The ink caps and sprigs of Diane's chorus. Lovely. And Oria didn't have any problems with Watcher's Wisp.
She noticed a pretty immediate improvement. Seems like it worked a treat.
Wonderful. I'll keep on producing the solution for her then.
I forgot about the Watcher's Wisp.
Another project on my to-do list. How delightful.
We're not overloading you, are we?
Quite the opposite. If I only had one thing to think about, I'd be tearing my hair out in frustration. This suits me. For example, since this began, I've been thinking about what else I could do with those glowing plants you collected. Perhaps I could mix up glow-in-the-dark ink, for example. My focus is on utility, though. And one must ask, would glow-in-the-dark ink be helpful? What do you think?
I do not think.
Perhaps it could be used to make maps that you can read by starlight.
I don't know. I read all of my research materials by lantern light, so I don't know if it would be especially useful to have glowing maps.
If it were up to me, all my maps would glow in the dark. But I use them differently than you do.
Oh, of course. I hadn't considered that perspective at all. Perhaps I should try researching in the dark to better understand how you operate.
I don't think you'd make much of a dent in your workload. But sometimes it's nice to sit in the dark with only your thoughts. It's worth a shot.
A little self-reflection time never hurt anybody.
Very true. After all, the idea for enhancing Watcher's Wisp only came to me while I was staring at a tree.
A tree?
Upon further reflection, I don't think I could possibly make that make sense to you. My point is, as you suggested, idle thought can indeed yield wonderful dividends in inspiration. Nevertheless, I will keep you abreast of any developments, though I think this project may fall by the wayside in favor of more pressing concerns for now.
Absolutely. Do you need anything else? If not, I'll leave you to it.
Not right now. Thank you for your help.
Anytime.
Hell yeah. Alright.
That tree still ripe with inspiration, Lane?
Oh, yes. Always.
Alright. We have 12 minutes left. So here's what I'm going to do. Get back into my magic. Because I like being able to cast spells back to back way better. Yep. And then we'll knock out some of this talking.
His career with Lane is lovely. How can I help?
If you were to summarize Auria's influence on your life, what would that be?
Aurea saved me from serious burnout with the Eudean relief efforts. Not that being a weaver isn't without its challenges, but the longer I worked the relief ships, the worse the fatigue hit me. And I think that had become my entire identity. Barely a few minutes into meeting me, Aurea asked if I ever thought of becoming a weaver. I thought she was mad. But I guess she had observed me giving orders and organizing shipments on the docks all morning. By the end of our conversation, I had a new purpose and a home in her band.
That's perfect. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure.
Bren, I love what you're doing for Aurea. How can I help?
You've been in the Weaver Band the longest. How do you think Aurea has changed throughout her career?
To be a point for as long as Aurea has is extremely rare. The knowledge she's acquired at a time when Weavers have lost so much is invaluable. She's always been passionate about recovering what was lost since the Surge. Though, I think feeling alone in that ambition has taken a toll on her over the years.
In what way?
Not all Weavers are in this for our collective culture the way Aurea is. Many of them only seek personal glory. When Casman didn't work out as her replacement point, she became worried she might never find someone that shared her vision for this band. It meant a lot when she finally found you.
Wow. Thank you, Sola.
Happy to help.
I haven't known Aurea for as long as the others, but she's done a lot for me. I'd like to help with your project if I can.
Of course, Sev.
What do you want to know?
What drew you to Aurea's Weaver Band?
Truthfully, it was Sola. I wanted to learn as a smith's apprentice, and her craftsmanship is unparalleled. But, I suppose, something she said about her leader always stuck with me. She said that Aurea valued competence and accountability above all else. It didn't matter what your station was or where you came from. In the Norian Order, station was all that mattered, along with towing the line. I don't know. I thought it would be freeing to just focus on the work for once.
I suppose getting trapped with us wasn't the freeing experience you hoped for.
In some ways, no. But it's nice to be valued for my work, instead of my ability to cover for a superior's poor behavior.
Thanks, Sev.
Glad to be of service.
What did we learn about the Scries, fellas?
Nothing good, unfortunately.
You know how all enchanted things use woven patterns to achieve their effects yet? Well, the scries used here for decades were warped. There's no other way to describe them.
Some sort of corruption or decay?
Not exactly. More like elements had fused or connected in different ways than were intended by the enchanter.
I take it that's not normal.
Darm's never seen it. And I asked the High Enchanter, and he had never heard of it either.
Even more worrying is that the Mirian's bloom also behaved strangely while we were trying to distill it.
Interesting.
Normally there is a very rote set of steps, but it took Lane and I several tries to find the proper alchemic ratios to make it useful.
And then we have the Spitfires, acting more aggressive than normal, nesting in odd places. Putting it all together, we're seeing a worrying pattern of unexplained changes.
Ones that would be hard to notice if a certain band hadn't broken through the veil. we can confirm these changes aren't happening outside the Enclave.
Huh. What do we do about it then?
Dharm and I have been talking about it and have some ideas. Give us a little bit of time to see if we can come up with a plan.
I'll leave you to it.
Let's see. Privilege them. More quests. More talking.
My hand is cramped. But the account of Oria's career is finished.
Great. I'll gather everyone if you're ready to present it.
I'll need to ice my quill hand. But, of course.
Let's hope she likes this.
She will.
What's going on?
We wanted to present the latest addition to Lane's archive to you, together. We all contributed, though credit goes to Lane for compiling and writing it.
I've titled it A True and Personal Account of Oria Silverbeak Harpinet.
What is going on?
We wanted to do something special to commemorate your time as Point.
You didn't have to do all this.
We did. You've done more for each of us time and time again.
No one is more deserving of a place in Weaver history than you, Oria.
So we took it upon ourselves to write you one.
As a thank you for everything.
I don't know what to say.
Lane, why don't you read just the opening?
Oria Silverbeak, as she came to be known, was born to Sharian Harpinet and Eugenius Osphine inside the Enclave just before the Surge.
Osphine?
Though she never knew her father, her mother hoped Oria would follow in her footsteps as a skilled enchantress within the Maida. But Oria decided to become a Point, blazing her own trail. Something she would continue to do throughout her career, bigger and bolder each time. We'll let you read the rest on your own.
We hope this account will help you see yourself and your accomplishments the way we see you.
I'm at a loss. All I can say right now is thank you.
Think we did good. You, however...
Dharm and I have been running down the mystery of our alchemically odd plants and degraded scries. We've got a working hypothesis, but we're going to need to lean on you again to prove it.
Okay.
You're right on top of this.
I have been taking notes from my favorite Point. She has this habit where she just drags things forward by force of will.
I do, don't I? There's just so much to do. Why ask permission when the next step is right there? What's led you to the hypothesis?
Dharm's been digging into the scry and noticed some tiny changes in yours that he's not seen before. Lane used a few leftover petals from the Mirian's bloom to run more tests. You really have an incredibly talented team here.
As long as I don't have to do any more cross-swamp runs, count me in.
Worse, I'm afraid.
Oh,
I think
come
the
on.
source of the problem might be the miasma. Dharm's theory is that it's slowly affecting the patterns inside the Enclave.
I mean, that makes sense. Slowly breaking them down.
Our enchantments.
Everything. We've never been able to perceive or harvest them, but there's a school of thought that everything alive has a pattern in it. And if that pattern allows us to interact with and control magic, the theory goes that magic might be able to affect us in turn.
You think we're in danger?
Obviously, tangles are inherently dangerous, but that's the question we want to answer. Could they affect the creatures here in more subtle ways? Could too much magic explain the Spitfire's behavior? If so, we have to worry there might be long-term effects on all of us.
Spirits. How do we prove it?
You've been collecting resonance for all your time in here, as have our enchanters. That data gives us a baseline. What he needs, then, is a comparison resonance harvested during a miasma from any of the natural beasts. Arcs won't help, alas.
So I gotta find that beast and fight that miasma.
Right. I'll tackle it as soon as I can.
Alright, and what's this Hearth Fire?
Bryn, I was so moved by what you did for Aurea. It's clear she means a lot to all of you.
Thank you. She does.
But her father, Eugenius Osphine, I know who he is.
You do?
Yes, and I want you to make an offering for his grave. I can give you a key swatch to reach it.
Wait, you know where it is?
I do. And I'm sure Aurea would love to watch you visit on the scry.
Okay, but shouldn't we tell her?
Trust me, this is something you should show her directly. Come back when you've got the offering and I'll give you the key swatch.
Well, now I'm curious. Excuse me. Pardon me. Purifies. Heavy. Refine. Oh, hey. Swap you out for you.
Brutish, yet elegant.
Alright, just need a feather. Oh, hey, look.
One of Aurea's feathers would be beautiful as part of the offering for her father's grave.
Yoink. Well, now I'm curious. Just a cheeky peeky.
An offering for Eugenius. Time to talk to Arik. I've made an offering for Eugenius's grave.
Great. Here's the key swatch to his farm. That's where he was buried. I'll join Aurea at the scry when you arrive.
Are you sure you don't want to be the one to place the offering? This was your idea, after all.
It will be more meaningful for her if it's you. Trust me.
All right. Thank you for this.
I mean, I'm curious now. Cheeky peeky, just a quick curiosity. Hey. Wait. There it is. Take a quick look here.
What is this place?
Osphine Pastures. Your father's farm. I thought you'd want to see it for yourself.
My father lived here.
More than lived. He gave his blood, sweat, and tears for the Enclave here. Eugenius Osphine may not have a statue in Denevron for excellence in weaving or kissing the eye's arse, but he kept the surviving weavers afloat during the aftermath of the Surge.
I had no idea.
After the Surge, he only kept enough produce to take care of himself and his workers. The rest went to weavers across the Enclave, and his generosity led to many helping him in return.
I can't believe he did so much for the Enclave.
He was a true leader, if not in the most traditional way. A community of workers formed around him, including ex-points, who would transport his food across the Enclave in these caravans. Many of whom went on to form the Scouts as an organization that still exists within Kassadin's Hold today.
So that's how you know all this.
Before the Arks began malfunctioning, they were integral to farming across the Enclave. Many farmers refused to stop using them because of their efficiency, even at the risk of their farmhands being attacked. But your father scrapped his Arks as soon as he got wind of the first malfunction to keep his workers safe.
That can't have been an easy decision.
But he made it, anyway.
Everyone thought he was mad at the time, but in a few months when the attacks became widespread, his forethought was recognized.
Interesting. Can't use any magic here. This place is just a tour.
After the surge, aftershocks destroyed many farms, including this one. Tangles spread across the land. Crops began to die. While other farmers abandoned their livelihood, Eugenius never did. He had to rebuild many times, but he weathered every storm.
Wow. My mother told me he was driven.
Of all his workers, Eugenius was said to be the first one in the field each morning and the last to leave at night.
He sounds a lot like you, Aurea. This looks like a wooden carving of your mother, Aurea.
Please, bring it back for me.
Naturally.
Of course. This must be your father's grave, Aurea. I'll place an offering here. It certainly won't be lonely. Are all these offerings for Eugenius, Eric? Some of the flowers are fresh.
The scouts continue to take care of his grave to this day, to honor all the sacrifices he made for the Enclave.
He must have been an incredible man.
This is so much more than I ever could have expected.
So,
Thank you for showing me, Eric. Truly. And Bryn, when you come back to camp, there's something I need to do.
and this is hitting me right in the feels. Wait. Is there bowls I can pet? No. Okay. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, nope. Ten out of 10. Would pet bowl again. Alright. Miasma there, but it's not a monster. Miasma there, but it's not a monster. Chances that there's 3 miasmas, but no monsters. Ugh. That being said, it's been 3 hours. I believe it's a good place to leave it off here. So, that we shall. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Appreciate y'all coming. Let's see. Today is Wednesday, going on Thursday. I'll see all y'all tonight, going into tomorrow then. Take her easy, and see you later. Johnny.